Hey, you guys, this is Just Ask Heidi podcast, and I am your host, Heidi. So, today we have a question that someone DM'd me, but it wasn't just for them, it was actually for me to answer. So, here it goes. The question that they asked me was, do I regret getting married at an early age? So, to answer to that is it's 50-50. 50% I do, 50% I don't. So, let me explain. 50% that I do is because I didn't get to know who Heidi was until I start to get older. I didn't get a chance or a breather to understand who I was and what I really wanted. That's probably why I went to school for so many different things because I was trying to find out who I was. Um, when I got in my late 30s, my early 40s, and that's when I started to discover who I was. And by that time, I was in my second marriage for 10 years. Um, I met my first ex husband at 16 years old, and we got married at 18 and had a baby. So it was like boom, boom, boom. So I didn't have any time to think about what I really wanted to do. I had an idea, but not to the point where I said, okay, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, let me try this. Okay, so no, I didn't have time to try to figure anything out. I was too busy being a wife, and on top of that, a military wife with a new baby. So yes, that was a whole lot on me, but that's my regret for the 50% because I didn't get to know who Heidi was till I got older, or I didn't even get to explore my youth the way how I wanted to, or understand the growth mentally, physically, and spiritually through my 20s because I didn't have time to worry about Heidi. I was so busy worrying about being a wife, being a mother, and a new mother on top of that, and balancing all those things. 50%, um, I don't regret it because it taught me some values that I had added from my upbringing from my parents that's had been married for 51 years and plus with what I developed on my own with my own family. You know, it taught me how to organize and structure the way how I want my family to be. And it was a good thing. I enjoyed it. And I enjoy it. Now, if I was married still, um, with the right person, that is, with the right person. So, my whole entire adult life, I've been married. And like I said, in my late 30s, early 40s is when I discovered who Heidi was. And that meant a lot for me to discover that because it was like an aha moment went off. I was actually 38 when I discovered that aha moment, like, ooh, I know who I am. And that made me feel reassured. It gave me a reassurance of, okay, you got this. You know who you are. And I started doing a lot of journaling, writing things down, um, and it really helped me a lot. And while I'm saying this right now, I'm getting aha moments. Um, I'm single now, obviously, but again, I enjoy marriage life. It's a beautiful thing. I will be getting married again. I don't mind trying it a third time. It's all good. Um, my longest one was my second marriage, which was 10 plus years. Um, that one was more free. And I say free because my first marriage was a lot of stipulations. Me not understanding that that's not what you do to somebody. You don't make somebody do this and do that. So the second one was more free. As far as I didn't feel like I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. You can't do this, can't go there. Da 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 da. I didn't have that so much in my second marriage. But again, marriage life is it what it is and what you make it. There is no manual. There is no tool for it. No Googling. You could Google if you want to try to find some ideas on how to perfect it. but that will be your perfection on how you experience it. Um, it is what it is. But again, I don't regret it 50% because it taught me some other family values that I developed on my own to implement from what I had when I grew up with my parents, and they're still together. May I add for a second time, and I do because it didn't allow me to discover who Heidi was as a young teen, as a young teen mother, and just mentally and on a physically, emotionally, and spiritual level. But now I know who Heidi is, and I love the new Heidi. I do. Yes, I do. And I love my new hair color too. So, anyways, thank you guys, and thank you for the question.